Well, hello my beautiful Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your career reading for November 2020. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. Mercury is in retrograde until the 3rd of November, so you may have already found that emails go missing or delay or that correspondence gets misconstrued. It's a little bit frustrating, but it should shift around shortly. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? Thank you so much. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, there it is, Sag. It's shifting around in your favor. We also have the Magician. Wow. I kind of want to be a Sag right now. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please... Oh, wow. Don't normally get that many cards for this position. So we have the Empress. So you're getting what you truly deserve. You just have to believe. We have the Tower and we have the Devil. Interesting. Very interesting energy. So I'm using the White Witch Tarot to open the spread, and I'm using the Good Tarot to get the details. Okay. Thank you so much. We have the Five of Air. Wow, I just did a reading for Libra, and the Five of Air popped out there as well. So a little bit of conflict, but that comes with the surprise. We don't often, when the Tower shows up, we often haven't banked for that energy to come through. Let's see what's going on. They've asked me to be quiet. One moment, please. Interesting energy. As I was doing that, they were saying Nova Scotia, Nova Scotia, Nova Scotia. So either you're from Nova Scotia, they said it 3 times, or you know, you're thinking about relocating to Nova Scotia, or there's some perhaps a person is from Nova Scotia. If that's you, then there's something in this message for you. Now, we have quite a few cards here, and it's interesting. I love the way that it ends, but it's interesting energy there. Very, how can I put that? Up and down for November. You turn it around. Perhaps you have a placement in, this conflict. Can you see? You're in 2 minds about something, and then you're turning it around. Let's have a look. We have the 5 of Coins. We have the 2 of Coins in reverse. We have the 9 of Cups in reverse, and we have the King of Cups in reverse. Interesting energy. They've asked me to go again, so I will. Can you please guide my beautiful Sag? What do they need to know? We have the Wheel of Fortune. There it is. It turns it around. And we have the Queen of Cups. So interesting. It's all put back in balance, which is wonderful energy there. Now we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is the protagonist energy, Sag. This is the energy that you are moving forward with in November. Now, it may start off that you feel like you were out of control or a bit stuck in a rut there. Things were not going the way you'd hoped. So it feels like it was very much, you felt the universe has left you a little bit behind. But out of adversity comes the excitement, comes an opportunity that turns everything around for fortune. It's an energy of fortune favors the brave, but you're turning, it's like a big turning point here. It feels very much like on the other side of all this feeling of being stuck, you found your way to shift the energies for a more successful outcome. But the universe is also on your side. The hand of fate intervenes to send you an opportunity. You'll find lucky break comes your way just when you were not expecting it. But it turns out whatever it is you're trying to achieve in terms of your career, it turns out perfectly, okay? You may also become very clear about your destiny, the path, the way forward. Whereas before, you may have been a bit clouded. You didn't know really what you wanted to do or where to extend your energy. But it feels very much like You're finding your way through. That's the energy that I'm getting with the Wheel of Fortune. But it's success. Success is on your side here. We have the Magician card. So this is about turning your dreams into reality, okay? So very fertile time for your imagination, because whatever you're dreaming of, whatever you're hoping for, you're getting your wishes exactly the way you'd hoped, because whatever's on your mind you can have in your hand when you get this card. But when you get it in this position, there is an energy of scattered, sort of scattered focus there. And they don't want you to waste any resources there, because you have unfulfilled potential. So if you've been wondering what is your path, or there was a situation that was holding you back, you were unfulfilled, you felt like you couldn't rise up in terms of the ranks in a company or, you know, a position, you're done with that. You just know that you're worth better than that, and there's no point in wasting any more time. You're taking control of your destiny. It may make you feel a little bit nervous at first, because there is a leap of faith almost required to make this new beginning, but you're using inspired action, so you're very creative. There is hard work attached to this, and also they want you to know your guides are whispering in your ear, so pay attention to your intuition, because you're turning this completely around, okay? Interesting. There's also wonderful ideas here. There's partnership. I'm getting an energy that you may be thinking about partnering up with somebody. I feel like this came up before for you, Sag, but we're going to go deeper and find out there. Now, there is an energy here of the Empress, the Tower, and the Devil. So, the Empress, knowing your worth, knowing you're deserving, and getting abundance. When you get this in the unified position, abundance is making its way towards you, okay? You're very fertile, as I said, with ideas. You may even be, you know, pregnant at this time and still working away towards your goals. It feels very much like you're the earth goddess, you know, an earth mother. You're being very resourceful and you're getting things done. Very grounded, very dependable. All the seeds that you've sown previously are starting to manifest and be fruitful. They're blooming. So you're able to reap the rewards of your success. So there's going to be peace here in the situation, but at first it feels, the beginning of November, it feels a little bit anxious. Just got to tell you that. But it all comes round, comes good in the end. Now, there's receiving. They're really highlighting the hand for me on this side, because it's the receiving hand. So you may have been in a position in the past where you felt like you were constantly giving out to the bills. I just see someone just doing this with the money all the time. It's going out. Now is the time for you to be like, okay, this is money towards me, money towards me. I feel like you're banking it for something for a rainy day, perhaps even thinking about buying a new house or something like that. We're going to go deeper and find out. But a new opportunity in terms of an idea or project or a creative investment, it feels very much like that's presenting itself to you, which allows you to have more growth in the situation than you expected, okay? Now, there is a Tower moment. This Tower moment, they're indicating it's something that you weren't expecting, which is an obvious thing to say, but it feels very much like it may have been an unwanted change that made you take action. There's upheaval here, okay, when I get this card with this energy. It feels like you may have been going round and round in circles about something, and the universe comes along and says, stop. You need to make a decision. And if you have been getting the same feeling, like in a job, if you're stuck in a rut or, you know, you feel like you're going nowhere, the universe says, well, here's an event that will turn it all around for you. Surprise! And they push you, they nudge you off the fence. In fact, they give you a bit of a kick right off the fence so that you can shake up the energy for the better. They want a more successful outcome for you, and they don't want you to be stuck in a rut. So it's like they're sending a lightning bolt moment to open your third eye. Really see the situation for what it is so that you can turn it around. I feel an energy of, you know, you're letting go, surrendering. It's like sometimes you just have to just step back and let it all come crashing down before you can see the path ahead. It's not actually a negative thing. I don't feel like everything is going to go badly for you to have to pick it all up. What I get is this is a surprise, something you were not expecting that turns this whole situation around. And especially financially, they're giving you a little nudge. And it's a little bit of advice. We have the Devil card, okay? It's in the unified position, so it's like you get the positive outcome of it, which is in the reverse, because this is the positive energy. So it feels like You're releasing anything that does not serve you. You're, leaving any toxic situations behind because you've had to be kicked off a fence or something, or, you've had to shake things up a little bit. But also, masks are off. You're seeing the truth of the situation. They're giving me a little energy here of be careful of materialism. Now, Sag, I cannot imagine at all that you would be, I know that you're looking after your finances. I can see you, I can see spreadsheets and facts and figures and all of that. They want you to be mindful. Don't get obsessive about it, okay? Because they just gave me the sentence, a watched pot never boils. Okay, so if you're fanatically looking at finances to the penny, going, this goes here, that goes here, and I'll earn this, and I'll be doing that. Yes, we got to pay bills. But if we are that controlling over the situation, because we got the magician in the antagonist position as well, paired with the devil, they're indicating don't control it too much. Okay, that's when the universe doesn't have room to maneuver and bring you more than you expect. Okay, so watch pot never boils is what they're giving me there. With the devil card, you may be dealing with a Capricorn as well. Be mindful that this Capricorn is in your life to shake up some sort of stuck energy, get you out of your comfort zone. The tarot card often is about removing yourself from your comfort zone in order to do something great and wonderful and successful. But it's like that feel the fear and do it anyway energy. Make sure you stand your ground with this person, okay? Because this person's got very strong energy. They may have a Capricorn placement. They're thinking financially. They're thinking obsessively about business, about career, and you're a bit more, you could be absorbing the energy there. So just make sure you have a look at that. That's what they want. Also, they're indicating that there was a disappointment at first, but it's all turned around, okay? They want you to let go of any disappointment, any sort of obsessive energy about that situation that may have not gone the way that you'd hoped, and move forward. Now we have the Five of Air, which is conflict, it's tension, okay? So this is tension and conflict of the mind, and they're actually asking you with this card to remember to have integrity. Now, absolutely, I know that you would lead with integrity, honesty. There is no other way for Sag, okay? You're blunt to the point, okay? And I would trust a Sag with my life. That's the energy I get with this. But what I get here is there's something that's put the cat amongst the pigeons, okay? So this surprise, it's for the best, but it's made someone or you feel a little bit uncomfortable, and you're being called to speak your truth and lead with integrity and diplomacy, but also make sure you stand in your power, okay? Don't be thinking, oh, I won't speak up on this point because it would rock the boat. If you keep it inside, Sag, it will fester, you'll never say it, and it will get worse, and then it breeds resentment. So there's something there to be said about that. But I feel it's more of a decision that you have to make, a path. Perhaps you feel like it's time to compromise or make a decision on something. It's made you feel conflicted about it. Know that following your heart will not lead you astray. It will bring you where you need to go. Now we have that Page of Water. So this is about being open-hearted, being kind of like cheerful. Keep your vibrations high. Remember, there is a work-life balance, okay? Also, there's an indication. Now, this is not for everybody because they've just said not for all, okay? There's an indication that there's someone at your workspace that you may have some sort of romantic frisson with. It feels very much like you and this person are actually manifesting it, but they're asking you to really question this, how it would affect your working life, and whether there would be conflict, whether it would cause conflict because of it, or whether it would be successful. Now, it looks like it would be successful. There is a good union here, but they just want you to make sure you're doing the right thing. That's what they're giving me there, Sag. But also with this Page of Water, it indicates you're following your heart in terms of your business. Whatever it is you're doing in terms of your career, you're leading with your intuition, and you're finding stuff that kind of like appeals to your soul, sets your soul on fire there. Now, you may also be dealing with someone who's younger than you, who has been a little bit scattered in their energy. If you've been working with them, they're almost childlike. They're very scattered. It feels like they rely heavily on you. And I feel like this person, you know, they have some sort of abandonment issue in their life, and they rely heavily on you. And sometimes you're like, "Ugh, you're kind, you're absolutely kind, but sometimes you need to refocus your attention. You can't give all your focus to this person." That's a little aside there. Now we have the four of water. Beautiful, beautiful energy there. This is about, you know, an abundance of opportunities coming your way. There is, it feels like there was a bit of a lull in action at first, and you may have felt apathy or unfulfilled, that things were not going your way in your, or going away, because there's a bit of a slip there. I don't often say the wrong thing there. I'm channeling, so they're giving me the same thing. Maybe the thing won't go away. It's been bothering you. But I'm getting an energy that things may not have gone your way at first. And from adversity comes a wonderful opportunity. There is a surprise gift here. So you won't be feeling unfulfilled anymore. There is a wonderful opportunity that integrates your knowledge and your emotional well-being. I feel like it's very, how can I put that? It's very fruitful. The universe is actually conspiring there on your behalf to bring you like a turnaround. You know, whatever disappointed you, there is, you know, the sadness kind of just washes away, and it reveals a wonderful opportunity in a couple of forms. There's a variety of opportunities coming your way. They're asking you to have faith with this situation. Now we also have the Five of Water. So they're indicating that's connected to the Tower and the Devil. Don't be obsessed by this reveal. Whatever this, you know, unexpected thing that pops your way, don't, you know, let it go, let it flow. That's the energy I get of this Five of Water. Let go of, you know, let bygones be bygones. That's the energy. You're in the ebb and flow of emotion. So if there was sadness in a situation, either, you know, perhaps you got made redundant, or, you know, you've had to take lesser pay, or, you know, there was an experience of some sort of loss at first, but actually you're going to gain in the end. Okay, so it's a feeling of, it didn't feel right at the beginning of November, but by the end of November, it turns around in your favor. Okay, there's a lot more to be gained here. But Spirit, it's easier said than done. I know that. We're human. Spirit says, please release any feeling of loss, or, you know, feeling like you're passed over by the universe in terms of opportunities. They were just actually, interestingly enough, they're saying they're giving you some wisdom for the next part of your journey, the next reason why you're here, okay? You've moved from the Four of Water to the Five, okay? So it feels like you're ascending. Now we have the Hierophant. So there's partnership here. When you have the Hierophant, it's about a high-level commitment to either your team, or, you know, to, you know, some sort of opportunity that's a promotion or investment, a raise, a new job. You're partnering up with something new there in order to rise in your career. Also the Hierophant, Taurus energy there, it's about expectation. You had very high expectations of yourself. Okay, you're meeting those because this is in the unified position. So it's a very good partnership. If you're thinking about partnering up with, you know, your husband or your other half, your wife, your romantic interest, member of your soul tribe, if you're partnering up with somebody to create an entrepreneurial type business, it's going to be very successful. Okay, just so you're aware. It's a meeting of minds. It's a very solid union that has a lot of emotion, talent, solid energy. But there's contracts to be signed here. They're just saying ink it. You're going to ink it. So either you're signing your name to something, or you're a tattoo artist or something. Ink it. You know, you're dealing with ink. I mean, it could be old-fashioned pen and ink, but they're just saying ink it. Okay, which is an energy of, you know, just do it. Sign it. It's right. If you're getting this energy. They're just giving me you're overcoming conflicts and knocking on the right doors. So number 5 is the number of conflicts, and they're really highlighting this door knocker right here for me. So you're knocking on the right doors at the right time. You may have felt like, oh, you know, I'm too old for this. I'm too, you know, I wanted this 20 years ago. I wanted this 10 years ago. Or maybe I shouldn't go after it because I'm not, you know, I'm too old, or maybe even too young, because there's something about time. They're saying it's divine timing. Okay, this is solid. This is a solid investment. Pay close attention to spiritual practices, you know, mindfulness, perhaps even meditation, because they're asking you to, you know, quiet your mind from any conflicts there as well. Now, it's interesting because it's right next to the High Priestess. Trust your intuition on this reveal. It will not lead you astray, but when we get that, there's mystery here. The universe is lining things up for you because they want things for your highest good. Your highest wisdom will bring you through it. You're going to get a very positive result, but you will grow as a result. There is knowledge here. So the High Priestess is often mute. So it's like you're sitting back, looking at the details, analyzing the details, and then forming your opinion based on your intuition. Okay, trust the reveal. But also, this partnership, you know, it requires you to not jump in quickly. You know, exercise caution. It's like, you've got this, but stop. You know, have a look around. Make sure your intuition is telling you now is the time, and not, you know, wait a couple of days to find out more information and then you sign. That sort of energy I get from this. That's Virgo energy, but it's very much energy of work that I'm getting there. There's 10 of air here. There was a letting go. It feels like you walked away from another situation in order to move into something more exciting. Okay, you may have had to have some sort of ending that either you were pushed into, or you had to take the power back and walk away from yourself. But there is a graceful ending here. There is a new beginning, but it feels like a point of epiphany. Okay, it's the end of the old way of thinking. You're being led with diplomacy, but you're walking away from something. It's the end of something, and you're doing something differently, perhaps even a challenging situation that turns around, and then this wonderful opportunity shows up for you. But the 10 of air is about release. Let go, you know, breathe. There is a wonderful new beginning because you have ended a cycle that was not serving you. Okay, now as soon as you end that cycle, it's the same energy as the overall energy for November, which is there is a wonderful opportunity coming. Ace of Fire. So this is the new project, the new desire to create, perhaps with another person, or you've got this new business idea. It feels very much like it's new, it's exciting, it's going to lead to expansion. It's something that you lead with passion. It sets your soul on fire. Very interesting. And I actually get a feeling that you're going to be a lot more freer with it. This is the opportunity that the Wheel of Fortune, the Hand of Fate, Lady Luck sends towards you. It's destiny meeting synchronicity. The timing is right. You may have meaningful coincidences. Sorry, they're just giving me something. One moment, please. Okay, they just said clean sheets. Clean sheets. Now, either you're making your bed at this moment in time and you're actually listening to this reading as you're making your bed and putting clean sheets on your bed, but I'm getting an energy of, you know, like a clean slate, clean sheets. Perhaps you're turning the page on something and you've got a new start there. It feels very crisp, clean, new, exciting. You know that feeling when you get into bed on clean sheets? It feels comfortable, exciting, fresh. So this is the energy I'm getting from this new opportunity, okay? It's shaking out any stale or stagnant energy, and very fruitful indeed. It's interesting because, as you can see, right in the back there's like a coin. It's like hidden there. There's a lot of growth. There's finances hidden in this opportunity that's going to lead to a lot of success. Now we have the Two of Swords. So you were conflicted about the situation, but the universe, it feels like, brings you an opportunity. You won't be conflicted anymore. You may have to multitask, you may have to make a decision, but I don't feel like you have to compromise really. You'll see that you're in a very good position. There's no threat here. It may present itself as a tower moment that, you know, you didn't see it coming, but there's no threat, because if you can see the energy of this card is, and the tradition of this card, this figure can put down the swords. Nothing's stopping her from putting down those swords, taking off the blindfold and seeing, actually, she's in quite a good position. She's on a calm beach there. The water is calm. You know, what's that? Obstacles have been, look, we've got the key, we've got like a crown here, and we've got like some sort of helmet here, a knight's helmet. So it feels very much like you're slaying at this moment, okay? You're on top. You are, you know, standing in your power, but there is a choice to be made. And we have the Five of Coins, which is about walking away from something. Okay, now this could be walking away from something that you thought served your purpose, but it's done now. Okay, at first there may be financial loss in walking away, So that's maybe what you're a little bit worried about, maybe a bit scattered about that energy, but don't worry, it all comes good. Okay, with that, we got the Two of Coins. Now, the Two of Coins is feeling a little bit overwhelmed at first by the situation. It is completely understandable when something new comes your way. It's like, ooh, but you're not making a decision anymore. Towards the end of the month, I'm just going to see if they can give me a date. 12. They'll give me 12. Number 12. Interesting. Number 12 is the Hangman as well, so there's new perspective there, and wisdom. But what they're giving me, number 12, by then the universe is sending you something to turn this whole situation around, and you don't need to choose anymore, okay? So at the beginning of November, you're choosing, you're having to make a decision. The Two of Coins, you're very clear about which direction you're going on in, and financially it's going to be very fruitful. But release expectation, okay? The Nine of Cups in reverse suggests, don't look for quick results in the situation. That's that obsessive kind of energy that the Devil card was reminding me at the beginning about materialism, and finances and growing. A watch pot never boils, okay? So they're giving me that sentence again. Nine of Cups in reverse is, there's no quick results here. This is for the long term. This is going to be very exciting gain. Your wishes are coming true, but in divine timing. Okay, so slightly in delay, not in your timing, Sag. If you want it now, that's not the way it's going to go. If you want it tomorrow, that's not the way it's going to go. The universe will deliver in the right moment. Frustrating, I know, but it all gets turned around. Now we have the King of Cups, interestingly enough, in the reverse. So you may be dealing with someone who's emotionally manipulative, perhaps even scorpionic energy. This is a Scorpio card, but it feels very much like you're walking away from a situation where you were dealing with someone who may have tried to hold you back, may have tried to keep you stuck in a position. They were not acting in high vibe. They're not very supportive, not very tolerant. They didn't lead with empathy. They're not a very kind person. That's the energy that I'm getting. They like to cause trouble, upset, okay? And I feel like you are walking away from that. Even if you're staying in the situation, I feel like you're closing down from that. I'm going to pull a card on that. But it feels like the universe has come to remove you from the situation with this person. This may even be a partnership that you are in. It doesn't have to be with a romantic partnership because we have the King and the Queen of Cups there, which is interesting. But it feels like your match, your emotional match. So it could be a boss, someone you worked with that was leading in low vibe and you decided enough is enough. It feels very much like the Wheel of Fortune is the reason you've been able to walk away. Some other opportunity has presented itself to you that is going to be more successful. So fortune favors the brave. You're turning it around and luck is on your side, okay, as you move forward. It's almost like you took the power from this person. That's the energy I'm getting, Sag. It's like you're like, oh, you thought you had control over me in this situation? Bye. And you shock them. You really have shocked them. Because this is the energy I'm getting from you, which is Queen of Cups energy. Now, male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy. So that King of Cups could be, a lady or a gentleman that you're dealing with at work. Often the energy is suggestive of a man because the King, is a masculine energy. But that Queen of Cups there, you are just being very nurturing. It feels like you're taking the higher ground there. This is Cancerian energy. You're being supportive of yourself, your environment, and you're in balance, okay? You know your worth. You know where the growth is at. And you're just waiting. I really feel like you're just waiting. Now, the Queen of Cups is someone who's very money savvy about their finances, and you may be looking to someone else, financial advisor, for example, to help you with your finances. But this card reminds you that even though you may be dealing with like accountants, because you do have that Hierophant card there, so you may be dealing with banks, institutions, or business advisors, that sort of thing. If you're setting up your own business, it feels very much like even though you're getting advice or help or partnering up with them to help you with your side business or whatever it is, your main business, it feels very much like a call for you to make sure you take care of business yourself also. Be very money savvy. And I feel like you would be, Sag. But don't be over obsessive about it. Now, they just asked me to pull a couple more cards. I'm using the Light Visions Tarot. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Any further messages for my beautiful Sag? What else do they need to know? Thank you so much. I'm sure grateful. So we have the Judgment. So you're finally finding your place in the world. We have the Six of Swords, interesting energy. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse, so that's the delay, frustrating. We have the Ten of Chalices, beautiful energy, beautiful. We have the Page of Wands in the reverse. You were bored where you were. We have the King of Swords. That's just over the King of Cups. So this person was also verbally not very nice there. We have the Eight of Swords. They've asked me to go again. The Eight of Swords is in reverse. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. One more for my beautiful Sag. What else do they need to know? Oh, they're giving me a song. I don't know who it's by. I do know the song. It's the lyrics they're giving me and the music, beautiful music. It's Stop Right Now. Thank you very much. I need someone with the human touch. That's what I'm getting. Need someone with a human touch. So perhaps this person you were dealing with was very, very, yeah, you can see you're walking away from it, that Hierophant in the reverse. You need someone with a human touch. So you're walking out of that position, you're out the door. The Judgment, the door is wide open. You're walking right through it. And you're walking with a final decision, the clarity, okay? It's your wake-up call to your life's purpose. You were stuck, you were bored where you were because you got that Page of Wands in the reverse. So it was not fulfilling. There was no growth in that situation. You're walking towards growth and opportunity, exciting energy. The Six of Swords, it's a necessary transition. You're either moving or relocating. You're moving on, and Spirit says this is the right moment to do that. Okay, the bridge has been lowered, and as you can see, the two butterflies there. So I get this energy that you're partnering up with somebody that's more fruitful, that is more emotionally kind, that sort of thing. There's transformation here because those two butterflies are crossing that bridge. There's transformation that is leading to a lot more success. So you may be relocating for a job, this job opportunity, or it feels very much like it's a necessary transition. You were meant to leave somewhere that you were stagnant, and there was conflict, and you're meant to move forward. It's taking a while. There was a little bit of a delay there. That Eight of Wands indicates some sort of frustrating delay, as it were. But the Ten of Chalices, this is abundance. Okay, this is family, contentment, total love, support. Everybody's got your back there. Also, the Ten of Chalices, you may be partnering up with somebody in terms of your family, soul tribe. Maybe you're working with them. Everything is good. Everything is turning out for the better. Okay, there's a lot of emotional fulfillment. This is the Ten of Chalices is like peace, harmony, good fortune, well-being, that sort of energy. It is a beautiful energy. So you're coming out on top. As I said, the Page of Wands, you're bored. This person, the King of Swords, verbally not a very nice person. May have even, enjoyed verbally being unkind. Okay, this person is not in balance. King of Swords energy. This person may have a Gemini placement or a Scorpio placement, but they were just acting a low vibe. Eight of Swords. You're done and done. You're releasing yourself from that, okay? There's a new hope as you escape one situation and have freedom. Along comes a new opportunity that actually will grow to something exciting. We have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. You're doing you. You're repairing you. You've got ambitions to move forward. But there is again that indication, even if you look up the meaning of this card in the anywhere, the Eight of Pentacles, there's a reminder, of ambition and trying to be over perfectionism, being over perfect. I'll get it out the right way. Perfectionism, don't be obsessive about it. Go with the flow here. You're investing in you, and that is the right way forward. Now we have that Hierophant in the reverse. So there is an indication here. You got problems with some sort of authority, and that it didn't work. So you're moving away from that. You're wonderfully original, Sag. You're just beautiful in your energy. You've got extremely unique ideas. You got passion. You got drive. You got creativity, and you got talent. Nobody should be telling you how to deal with all of that, okay? You're marching to the beat of your own drum here. So you're walking away from any problems of authority and you're going your own way, okay? You're not meeting other people's expectations. You're meeting your own. Okay, my beautiful Sag, they've asked me to leave it there, so I will. I'm just going to give you A final message from The Universe Has Your Back by Gabby Bernstein. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Oops. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. So we have, there is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. Sag, ain't that the truth? Okay, so stand in your power. The Empress is a card of beauty. It's about, you know, abundance, creativity. You know, you are at the top of your game. You're in your prime, no matter what age you are. If you know, stand in your power, have confidence, self-assurance, that is very, very sexy indeed, okay? And the universe is delivering what you truly deserve. And we have, oh wow, we have this wonderful dragonfly. Sorry, they're just giving me something. One moment, please. They just actually gave me a sentence. It's interesting. I've never heard this before. Power, so within as without. Power, as within, so as without. So it's, rather than without, it's like with, separate word, out. So the power within will manifest out. That's the energy I'm getting from it. So stand in your power, okay? But this is a very precise sentence. Something I've never heard of or would never say. So perhaps you have come across that recently and it's stuck with you, or this is something you say. If that resonates, there's something in this message for you. And it says here, I always trust the direction of the universe and know that I'm being guided. Okay, divine timing is in order here. They're actually showing me a diamond ring. Wow, really beautiful. Very unique diamond ring. It's very sparkly. Maybe you've just been proposed to, or, you know, you can, because there is a wonderful opportunity coming, perhaps you're able to get the engagement ring you always wanted for a little bit more money, if that's a thing for you. They're just showing me a diamond ring, but I feel like it's like a diamond in the rough. There is a wonderful surprise coming, and it is like, it's just so unique and the best of the best. That's the energy I'm getting. Diamond ring. Diamond ring. So there's unity in this. It's a successful union. That's what I'm getting. If that resonates in some way, then there's something in this message for you. Okay? Okay, my beautiful Sag, we will leave it there. I hope something resonated in this reading for you. They're showing me a drawbridge. Sorry, they're showing me a drawbridge. I know we've just seen the drawbridge there in that card, but they're actually showing me a very big drawbridge to a castle. So maybe you're crossing this bridge to enter into a bigger union with somebody, something that's way more, you know, it feels bigger than you. It's a wonderful opportunity. But the drawbridge is down for you. So it feels like you're being accepted into something bigger. Yeah, you're building castles in the sky. It's a wonderful opportunity. I'm getting this energy of you're being accepted. Not sure what that is. But anyway, if that's you, there's something in this message for you. Perhaps you've just booked some sort of vacation and you're booked to go and visit some sort of castle. They're actually giving me Bram's Castle. Bram's Castle? Bran Castle? Bran. Bran? Bran. Okay. If that's you, there's something in this message for you. Okay, my beautiful Sag, we'll leave it there. I hope this resonated for you. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Thank you so, so much, my beautiful Sag. Oh, they just said someone cut their finger. And they said someone's cut their finger. They want to kiss it better. Okay, it's the top of the finger. It feels like it's an index finger, and you may have cut it as you're listening to this reading. You're just looking at it and just suck the blood. That's what they've given me. If that's you, very sort of Bran's Castle, Dracula kind of feel. Maybe there's a Halloween thing coming on in residue from the 31st. I'm not sure. But if that's you, there's something in this message for you. Thank you so much, my beautiful Sag. Love and light.